Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Boston, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And checking out New York, they're sitting with the third seed.
You know, for the Knicks, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the four-man spot. And for Boston, the two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now here's Holiday. Outside White. Pass to Porzingis. Over Towns. Shoots from the right block. Good work defensively by Towns. And the Knicks with possession. It's a three-point game. Back to Hart. Towns on a screen. Three-pointer. Boston with a rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Brunson against Holiday. Tries again. Brunson misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Bridges. Hart pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's White, coming off a 16-point game against Philadelphia.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Hard against Tatum. Goes back up. The kick out to Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Now, this is what Brunson does so well, right? He keeps defenders off balance and draws that contact.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll tell you this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
That free throw good from Brunson. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain. Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jrue Holiday.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's Brunson. 26 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. Defended by Brown. 6 to shoot. Towns passes to Brunson. Launches it. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for New York. McBride's checked in. Here's Holiday. Still without a bucket. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Outside Porzingis. Horford passes to Brown. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Bridges outside. Now here's Towns. Pass to McBride. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Here's McBride. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Shot on the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
Here's Pritchard. He had 28 points in the win against Philadelphia. Pass to Cornette. Outside, Brown. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside McBride. Here's Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
That free throw no good. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Good on the second one.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Pass to Tatum. Wow!
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now here's Tatum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
1 second left. He can't get it to go. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Celtics lead by 3. On the court right now for the Knicks. Miles McBride is out there with Achua. Then there's Campaign. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Tuck Porty in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tatum can't hit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Brunson misses. And Boston has possession. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Well, they beat this team in their last matchup, and it wasn't even close.
Yeah, I thought that had to do with getting the starters in foul trouble and then taking advantage of the substitutes, and that led to a huge disparity on the scoreboard.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, B.A., what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
New York trailing. Lets the 3 fly. That one's down for Brunson.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Again, the miss by Boston. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Achua with the dunk.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
For New York, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And will have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis has checked in for Cornette. Craig comes in for Horford. And Holiday subbed in for Hauser. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Payne. Here's Bridges. 14 points for him last game against Cleveland.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Achua with a screen on Tatum. For 3, Bridges. The rebound, Celtics. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. We're well over the halfway point of the season now, Doris. Teams starting to check the standings more often.
That is so true, Brian, because the playoff picture starts to come into a little bit sharper focus. The best teams usually have created some level of separation. Then you usually have those middle-of-the-pack teams. What's amazing to me is the parity in the league, and typically we're seeing the tightness reflected in the standings.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player. 2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Brunson. Now Bridges. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And again, the Knicks missing. Celtics lead by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Bridges against White. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Lets it go. The shot by Holiday, no good. Knicks trail by 4. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Porzingis against Towns. To end the run. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And the Celtics making a change here. Craig's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Brunson. And he sinks the second. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Now here's Brown. A 20-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Hart against Brown. Now here's Hart. The D's right on him. Brown with some nice D. Now the Celtics on the move. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns, left side. And it's good for 2.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Now here's Brown. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Anunoby. Towns outside. And here's Bridges. Back to Towns. The 3-ball. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Craig. No points so far. Again, Brown missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And the jam by Brown.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Fades. And it falls all over the rim and in. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics out in front, leading by a point. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau, and Coach, you battled back from that early deficit. What changed for this team?
Well, we played better defense, and then we were able to get good shots, quality shots, where we have to play defense.
I know you pride yourself on that area of the game. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Well, I think for the Knicks, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
It's a close game here in Boston. Outside, Brown. Off target from outside. And New York shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Brunson passes to Hart. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Drains the triple. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. So it's Boston now. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Fires from deep. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The 4th spot held by the Knicks.
Their offense has clicked the past few weeks. I mean, everyone out there knows their role and where to be on the floor.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Bridges. Towns up top. Takes one from 10 feet. Bridges misses. The Celtics with the lead. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
They get it back. Outside Hart. Let's go with a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Hart's got 5 now.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. And Tatum, here we go. The shot comes out. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Tatum finds Porzingis. Tatum with a screen. And here's Brown for 3. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
That one's off. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
And he's good on the second.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like. Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Hart passes to Achua. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Tatum.
Yeah, Achua has a knack for understanding when to opportunistically look to score and draw these fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one misses.
Yeah, guys, at 6'8", Precious Achua hits the boards with ferocity and with abandon. He brings tremendous energy to whatever team he's playing for.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, BA, it's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Now here's Hart. He's got 5. Uses the glass on the layup. Hart's got 7 points.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Back to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. No good from outside. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 2-point game. 1:57 left in the third. Boston is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Holiday passes to Tatum. For 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bridges. Back to Hart. 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Brown. Here's Hart. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Now it's a 4-point Knick lead.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room, they are a step slow on the defensive end.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Achua. Tatum! Money from deep.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Brunson finds Bridges. Here's Hart. Towns a screen on Brown. Here's Hart driving inside. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Achua against Tatum. For the lead. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Tatum's got 20 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Brunson. He can't hit that time. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Boston out in front. They lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Precious Achua. Miles McBride is out there with Toppin. Then there's Campaign, and it's Brunson in at the 2 spot. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Cornette. Can't hit that one. New York trailing. Brunson passes to Payne. Toppin with it. Back to Payne. And that one good. And the Knicks lead by 1. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Now here's Tatum. Here's Pritchard. From the arc. The kick to Tatum. Here's Hauser. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Drew Holiday's checked in for Cornette. New York making a switch here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
Thanks for that, Allie. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Pass to Bridges. Achua up top. Here's Bridges. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Knicks making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. Outside McBride. Clock at 6. Here's Brunson. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. A great 4th quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Holiday. Here's Pritchard. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer, no good. For New York, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Horford against Achua. Bridges with room to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Well, Achua catches the defender off guard, puts a pass right where it needs to be.
Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Now here's Holiday. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Achua up top. Horford covering. Achua passes to Bridges. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Holiday against Brunson. Tatum with it. Fires for three. Boston, no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's Hart on the wing, hounded by Tatum. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. Launches a three. Hart can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Outside Hart, pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Now Brunson. Over Holiday. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Tatum inside. He's covered by Hart. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Brunson rushes in to take the lead. It's hauled in by White. Boston's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Tatum can't hit. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Bridges passes to Towns. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Brown. Brunson misses. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
Holiday passes to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Hart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
There's a toughness to Josh Hart. You don't mess with him from a contact perspective. He will absorb it.
Down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Here's Tatum. Oh, he nails it! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Goes up at the stripe, and he sinks it.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
.27 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Tatum. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a four-point ball game.
Now it's a two-possession game. Important foul shots right there. And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
White, good. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game. And so it's New York winning this one.